Hi, first grade. Today we are going to continue talking about multiple meaning words. So if you remember last week, we went through and took a look at some of the words in that book, Woman, and we created a chart in our Wit and Wisdom workbook. So I just wanted to take a quick look at that. We talked about the words remote, poke, spell, and then we also learned about the words signs and duck. And when we say multiple meaning words, we mean that there are words that sound the same, but they can have different meanings. And the way that good readers figure out what meaning an author is using in a certain text or sentence or writing or book or story or whatever it is by looking at the context clues. That's the clues, in the other words around the multiple meaning word, using the illustrations to help them, and thinking about, which meaning of the word makes sense in the story that you're reading, in the sentence that it's in, and it's just something that we have to do as good readers, be kind of like detectives to figure out the meaning of the word. So I just wanted to come back. We talked, about remote, poke, and spell, and I just wanted to come back and share a little more about the word signs and duck. And we said that street signs, or I'm sorry, signs, one meaning can be like the actual street signs or signs on buildings or the exit sign that you might see in places. And then the other meaning of signs, which was the meaning that was used in that book, Woman, are things that can help to maybe tell us what is coming or what is happening. And I wanted to share a real life example of signs. So I don't know if you have ever heard of something called the Farmer's Almanac, but I wanted to share this site with you. And this is the Farmer's Almanac site. And what it is, and it can be in a physical copy of a book, but it makes predictions about what the upcoming weather is going to be, and it would be useful for farmers to know as far as planting different crops. And so this could be an example of a sign that if certain things happen, they believe or feel that, maybe certain weather will come, and that would be an example of signs. And that was very similar to the way the word was used in that book, Woman. So I just wanted to share that. So this is the site, and talking about like when the first frost will be, and often signs, can be predicting something, but it's maybe not a guaranteed thing. They don't know for sure that something will happen. But in other cases, if we hear, the example I gave was if we see really dark clouds or really dark sky, that is a sign that a storm could be coming. So I just wanted to share that. So this is the Farmer's Almanac website, but it is in a book and can be in a copy, and it says up here, get a copy. But that was an example. So I just wanted to share that with you. So for the activity today, you're going to go into Seesaw. Well, you're in Seesaw to pull up this video, but once you're finished watching this video, you will click on the Add Response button, and you'll see this page come up. And what we'd like you to do is choose one of the words that we've talked about and use the pen tool to circle it so we know which word you're choosing. And then in each box, draw a picture to stand for each meaning of that multiple meaning word. So for example, you might choose the word duck, and you could draw a picture of someone kind of ducking their head down to get out of the way of something that is coming. Maybe, someone's throwing a ball and the other person ducks their head. And then in the second box, you could draw a picture of the animal, the duck, that, says quack. But you don't have to pick the word duck. You can choose any of the words from the list and just circle it so we know which one you have chosen, and then draw your two pictures to show the two different meanings. And keep a lookout, see if you find any other words, any other examples of multiple meaning words in something else that you've read, and feel free to share with your teacher. We'd love to hear of other multiple meaning words that you found. All right, so let us know if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing your multiple meaning drawings. Thanks.